The onboarding modules has several sub modules like user register, user login, user registration, connect wizard to various services and more. This sheet should encompass all the respective sub modules to build the onboarding module. All right. Sub module registration. All right. User registration. So onboarding ke andar user registration is a sub module. The user has initiated a registration process. All right. So if you saw this thing, all right, this is, let's say, my landing page, and user has clicked on start now, or let's say we have this button sign up over here, or somewhere in the menu or in the footer, the user initiates a sign up process. All right. So that's what I've said. User has initiated a sign up process, registration process. Was the process initiated from the cash flow website? Yes. And then you write all the yes cases, right? And if you, once you complete yes, then you go no, right? So let's look at the yes case first. Okay. Did the user initiate the process from the cash flow website? Yes, he did. All right. It's a very conversational thing. All right. It's something that you talk to someone, right? It's exactly like that. All right. कि बंदा कहाँ से आया था भाई? वेबसाइट से आया था? जी सर, वेबसाइट से आया था. Okay. User shall be prompted to fill in a few details. Achha, what details? First name, last name, company name, official email address, country, mobile number, and password. Now let's look at validating all of them. Did the user enter a valid first and last name? For example, what if this is your sign up page, all right? This is your create account page. What if a user comes and just says A and so kya hona chahiye? No, this is not a valid name, right? There can definitely be PV Sindhu, right? Or there can definitely be, you know, SP Vishwar Narayan, right? South India mein bahut sare initials use hote hain, lekin something has to make sense, right? So that's the first check that we do, which is the username, is the user, did the user enter a valid first and last name? Let's say the user entered first name and last name correctly, right? If no, then there is a different case, then there is a different flow. If no, let's say the user entered a valid first name and last name, then we check, did the user enter a valid email address, right? Now, if you remember, I've used the term official over here, right? I've used the term official. Now I'll tell you why I use the term official. Because again, this comes from my agency days as well as 1K. When you received an email from Picker or, you know, Shiprocket or whatsoever, you do have an official email address, right? But still people land up using their Gmail email addresses, right? Which is something that I want to, you know, just prompt the user that, Baba, can you try using your official email address, right? I don't want to stop them, but I want to prompt them, right? So that's why, did the user enter a valid email address, right? That's one validation case. The second validation case is, did the user add @ did the user add .com, .in, or whatever valid TLDs are there, right? Did the user enter Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, all of those validation that happens over here. Did the user enter a valid email address? Yes. Is that email ID linked with another cash flow account? All right. Okay, you know, username is already taken. All right. Yes, that is already linked. Now here is your first error. Show the user an error message. Looks like, this email is already registered on cash flow. Please sign in or use another email address to register. Keep the create account button disabled, right? Sometimes I like to implement UI also over here, but sometimes I may not, right? So that's that. Why not verify mobile number via OTP? Absolutely, we'll just come over there. Next is the email address linked with another cash flow account? Yes, wala case we saw that we'll show them an error. But no, this email ID is not linked with a cash flow account. Great. Did the user enter a valid Indian mobile number? All right. Now we currently, like I said, whatever we do for India only. Therefore, this software will also be focused very much for India. There are other regions which also support COD, but we are building only for India. Now that's that. Did the user enter a valid Indian mobile number? Yes. Is the mobile number linked to another cash flow account? Yes. So show the guy a same message saying that this number is already linked with another account. Keep the create account button disabled. If no, then enable the create account button. All right. Now, and again, this flow kind of goes on and on and on and on and on. This is still, we're still onboarding the user, right? Yahan tak aapka registration hua, right? Till this 163 lines of creating a flow for registration.